Hare Krishna, Prabhu Standard Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Okay, now we can start. Who wants to read the Mangalacharan prayers?
Hare Krishna, everyone. Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. I can start maybe.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
बोल ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् शृण्वतां स्वकथः कृष्णा पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः हृद्यन्तस्तो यभद्राणि विदुनोति सुहृत्सताम् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
Haribol. Before reciting the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayana, unto Nara Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma super soul in everyone's heart and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee, who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, who wants to read first today?
Ribol, I can read.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 21, Text 29. यात आत्मा भृतं वीर्यं नवधा प्रशविष्यति वीर्ये त्वदीये रसया आद्यस्यन्त अंजसात्मना synonyms. Yeah, she, they, by you, Atmabhritam, so in her, Viryam, the seed, Navadha, 9 daughters, Prashavishyati, will bring forth, Virye, Tvadiye, in the daughters begotten by you, Rishaya, the sages, Adhyashanti, will beget, Anjasa, in total, Atmana, children. Translation. She will bring forth 9 daughters from the seed sown in her by you, and through the daughters you beget, the sages will duly beget children. Text 30. Tvancha samyak anushthaya nidhesham ma ushattama mai tirthi kritashesha kriyartho mam prapatsyase. Synonyms. Synonyms. Tvam, you, cha, and samyak, properly, anusthaya, having carried out, nidhesham, command, may, by, uttam, usattama, completely cleansed, mai, onto may, tirthikrita, having resigned, ashesha, all, kriya, all actions, artha, the fruits, mam, to me, prapatyase, you will. Translation. With your heart cleansed by properly carrying out my command, resign. Purport by His Divine Grace, A. Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Here the words, Tirthi, Kritashesha, Kriyarthat are significant. Tirthi means a sanctified place where charity is given. People used to go to places of pilgrimage and give munificently in charity. This system is still current. Therefore, the Lord said, in order to sanctify your activities and the results of your actions, you will offer everything unto me. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you sacrifice, the result should be given to me. Yeah. Yat karoshi yad ashnashi yad juhoshi dadashi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. This is the verse. In another place in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord said, I am the enjoyer of all sacrifices, all penances, and everything done for the welfare of mankind or society. All activities, or whether for the welfare of family, society, country, or humanity, Lord Himself is always seated in your heart. Similarly, if we act in Krishna consciousness under the direction of Lord and His representative, then everything is sanctified. This is the indication given to Kardama Muni, who acted on it and therefore received the most excellent wife and child, as will be disclosed in later verses. Yeah, so the verse is Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani, means the saintly persons make even the places holy. Yeah.
Yes.
Text 31. Text 31. Kritva dayam cha jiveshu dattva chabhyam दात्वा चाभयम आत्मवान मैं आत्मानं सह जगद द्रक्ष्यस्यतात्मनि चापि माम. Synonyms: Kritva, having cha, and abhayam, assurance of safety, atmavan, self-realized, my, in me, atmanam, yourself, saha jagat, along with the universe, drakshasi, you will perceive, atmani, in yourself, cha, and api, also, mam, me. Translation: showing compassion to all living entities, you will attain self-realization. Giving assurance of safety to all, you will perceive your own self as well as all the universes in me and myself in you. Purport: the simple process of self-realization for living entity is described here. The first principle to be understood that this world is a product of the Supreme Will. There is an identity of this world with the Supreme Lord. This identity is accepted in a misconceived way by the impersonalist. They say that the Supreme Absolute Truth, transforming Himself into the universe, loses His separate existence. Thus, they accept the world and everything in it to be the Lord. That is pantheism, wherein everything is considered to be the Lord. This is the view of the impersonalist. But those who are personal devotees of the Lord take everything to be, what was that? Where was I? But those who are personal devotees of the Lord take everything to be the property of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, everything should be engaged in the service of the Lord. This is oneness. The difference between the impersonalist and the personalist is that the impersonalist does not accept the separate existence of the Lord, but the personalist accepts the Lord. He understands that although he distributes himself in so many ways, I am spread all over the universe in my impersonal form. Everything is resting on me, but I am not present. This is a nice example regarding the sun and the sunshine. The sun by its sunshine is spread all over the universe, and all the planets rest on the sunshine. But all the planets are different from the sun planet. One cannot say that because the planets are resting on the sunshine. These planets are also the sun. Similarly, the impersonal or fantastic view that everything is God is not a very intelligent proposal. The real position, as explained by the Lord Himself, is that although nothing can exist without Him, it is not a fact that everything is Him. He is different from everything. So, here also, the Lord says, you will see everything in the world to be not different from me. This means that everything should be considered a product of Lord's energy, and therefore everything should be employed in the service of the Lord. One's energy should be utilized for oneself best. That is the perfection of the energy. If one is compassionate, a person is Krishna consciousness, a devotee of the Lord is always compassionate. He is not satisfied that only he himself is a devotee, but he tries to distribute the knowledge of service to everyone. There are many devotees of the Lord who face many risks in distributing the devotional service of the Lord. Person who goes to the temple of the Lord and worship with great devotion, but who does not show sympathy to people. Can you go down, Prabhu? Can you please go down, Sami Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
I think it's coming right.
Yeah. In general, or show respect to other devotees is considered to be a third class devotee. The second class devotee is he who is merciful and compassionate to the fallen soul. The second class devotee is always cognizant of his position as an eternal servant of the Lord. He therefore makes friendship with the devotees of the Lord, acts compassionately towards the general public in teaching them devotional service, and refuses to cooperate or associate with non-devotees. As long as one is not compassionate to the people in general, his devotional service to the Lord, he is a third class devotee. The first class devotee gives assurance to every living being that there is no fear of this material existence. Let us live in Krishna consciousness and conquer the nuisance of material existence. It is indicated here that Kardama Muni was directed by the Lord to be very compassionate and liberal in his householder life and to give assurance to the people in his renounced life. A sannyasi, one in the renounced order of life, is meant to give enlightenment to the people. He should travel going from home to enlighten. The householder, by the spell of Maya, becomes absorbed in family affairs and forgets his relationship with Krishna. If he dies in forgetfulness, like the cats and dogs, then his life is spoiled. It is the duty of a sannyasi, therefore, to go and awaken the forgetful souls with enlightenment of their eternal relationship with the Lord and to engage them in devotional service. The devotee should show mercy to the fallen souls and also give them the assurance of fearlessness. As soon as one becomes a devotee of the Lord, he is convinced that he is protected by the Lord. Fear itself is afraid of the Lord. Therefore, what has he to do with fearfulness? Yeah. To avoid fearlessness, to the common man is the greatest act of charity. A sannyasi or one who is in the renounced order of life should wander from door to door, from village to village, from town to town, and from country to country, all over the world, as far as he is able to travel, and enlighten the householders about Krishna consciousness. A person who is a householder but is initiated by a sannyasi has the duty to spread Krishna consciousness at home as far as possible. He should call his friends and neighbors to his house and hold classes in Krishna consciousness. Holding a class means chanting the holy name of Krishna and speaking from Bhagavad Gita or Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. There are immense literatures for spreading Krishna consciousness, and it is the duty of each and every householder to learn about Krishna from his sannyasi spiritual master. There is a division of labor in the Lord's service. The householder's duty is to earn money because a sannyasi is not supposed to earn money. He is completely dependent on the householder. The householder should earn money by go down, bro. The householder should earn money by business or by profession and spend at least 50% of his income to spread Krishna consciousness. 25% he can spend for his family, and 25% he should save to meet emergencies. This example was shown by Rupa Goswami, so devotees should follow it. Actually, to be one with the Supreme Lord means to be one with the interest of the Lord. Becoming one with the Supreme Lord does not imply becoming as great as the Supreme Lord. It is impossible. The part is never equal to the whole. The living entity is always a minute part. Therefore, his oneness with the Lord is that he is interested in one interest of the Lord. The Lord wants every living entity to always think about him, to be his devotee and worship him, and always worship him. This is clearly stated in Bhagavad Gita. Man mana bhavaman bhakta. Krishna wants everyone to always think of him. Everyone should always offer obeisances to Krishna. This is the will of the Supreme Lord, and the devotee should try to fulfill his desire. Since the Lord is unlimited, his desire is also unlimited. There is no stoppage, and therefore the service of the devotee is also unlimited. In the transcendental world, there is unlimited competition between the Lord and the servitor. The Lord wants to fulfill limited desires. There is an unlimited oneness of interest between the Lord and his devotees. Long purport. Text 32. Sahaham swamsak kalaya त्वद्वीर्येण महामुने तव क्षेत्रे दवाहुत्यां प्रन्येषे तत्त्वसंहिताम्. Synonyms: Saha, with, aham, I, swamshak kalaya, by my plenary portion, tvat viryena, by your semen, mahamune, O great sage, tava kshetre, in your wife, devahutayam, in devahuti, praneshe, I shall instruct, tattva, of the ultimate principle, samhitam, the doctrine. Translation: O sage, O great sage, I shall manifest my own plenary portion through your wife, Devahuti, along with your 9 daughters, and I shall instruct her in the system of philosophy that deals with the ultimate principles or categories.
Oh, so this is about the appearance of Lord Kapila. Okay.
Purport. Hearing the word Swamsha Kalaya indicates that the Lord would appear as the son of Devahuti and Kardama Muni as Kapila Dev, the first chapter of the Sankhya philosophy, which is mentioned here as Tattva Samhita. The Lord foretold to Kardama Muni that he would appear in his incarnation of Kapila Dev and would propagate the philosophy of Sankhya. Sankhya philosophy is very well known in the world as propagated by another Kapila Dev. But that Sankhya philosophy is different from the Sankhya, which was propounded by the Lord himself. So I guess there are two Kapila Devs, and one is incarnation
Yeah,
of
I
Lord.
think,
Yes, Prabhu.
and the other one is
Yeah,
imposter, I think. But the
Yes,
yeah,
imposter one, is he mentioned in any chapters?
yes, Prabhu. His dad says one.
Oh, so means
yeah. So
what
Prabhupada,
did he
he would
like?
dismantle his philosophy, I think.
Yes, yes. The later one, when did he appear? Like around
I
in
think
which
Prabhupada
year?
implies one.
Oh,
I think in the further It's explained.
Prabhupada will explain. Yeah. So we'll continue. Sankhya philosophy is very well known in the world as propagated by another Kapila Dev. But that Sankhya philosophy is different from the Sankhya which was propounded by the Lord himself. There are two kinds of Sankhya philosophy. One is godless Sankhya philosophy, another godly Sankhya philosophy. The Sankhya philosophy propagated by Kapila Dev, son of Devahuti, is godly philosophy. There are different manifestations of the Lord. He is one, but he has become many. He divides himself into two different expansions, one called Kala and other Vibhinnamsha. Kala and Vibhinnamsha. Ordinary living entities are called Vibhinnamsha expansions, and the unlimited expansions of Vishnu Tattva, such as Vamana, Govinda, Narayan, Pradyumna, Vasudev, and Ananta, are called Swamsha Kala. Swamsha refers to a direct expansion, and Kala denotes the expansion from the expansion of the original Lord. Baladev is an expansion of Krishna. And from Baladev, the next expansion is Sankarshan. Thus, Shankarshan is Kala, but Baladev is Swamsha. There is no difference.
Oh, means Swamsa is direct expansion and Kala is expansion of expansion.
Yes,
Is
Swamsha
it?
Kala means expansion of expansion. Yeah. Swamsha is
Swamsa
Lord
refers to
Baladev.
direct expansion. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
There is no difference, however, among them. This is very nicely explained in the Brahma Samhita. Deepachireva idashantaram abhyupetya. With one candle, one may light a second candle. With the second candle, a third, and then fourth. And in this way, one can light up thousands of candles. And no candle is inferior to another in distributing light. Every candle has the full potency, candle power, but there is still the distinction that one candle is the first, another the second, another the third, and another the fourth. Similarly, there is no difference between the immediate expansion of the Lord and his secondary expansions. The Lord's the Lord's names are considered in exactly the same way. Since the Lord is absolute, his name, form, his pastimes, his paraphernalia, his quality all have the same of the Lord. There is no potential difference between his quality, name, form, etc. If we chant the name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, that has as much potency as the Lord himself. There is no potential difference form of the Lord whom we worship and the form of the Lord in the form of the Lord in the temple. One should not think that he is worshipping a doll or statue of the Lord, even if another considers it to be a statue, because there is no potential difference. One gets the same result by worshipping the statue of the Lord or the Lord himself. This is the science of Krishna consciousness. Hari Bol. So many devotees are there today. If someone else wants to continue, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Standard Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you everyone for joining. Who wants to read next?
Shall I?
Yes, Prabhu.
Text 33. Maitreya Uvacha evam tam anubhashyatha bhagavan pragya akshajaha jagama bindusarasah saraswatya parishritahat synonyms. Maitreya Uvacha, the great sage Maitreya said, evam thus tam to him, anubhashya, having spoken, atha, then Bhagavan, the Lord, Pratyak, directly, Aksha, by senses. Jaha, who is perceived. Jagama, went away. Bindu Sarasaha, from Lake Bindu Sarovara. Saraswatya, by the river Saraswati. Parishritat, encircled. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Maitreya went on. Thus, having spoken to Kadamuni, the Lord, who reveals himself only when the senses are in Krishna consciousness, departed from that lake called Bindusarovara, which was encircled by the river Saraswati. Purport. One word in this verse is very significant. The Lord is stated here to be Pratyag Akshaja. He is imperceptible by material senses, but still he can be seen. This appears to be contradictory. We have material senses, but how can we see the Supreme Lord? He is called Adhokshaja, which means that he cannot be seen by the material senses. Akshaja means knowledge perceived by material senses. Because the Lord is not an object that can be understood by speculation with our material senses, he is also called Ajita. He will conquer, but no one can conquer him. What does it mean? Then, that still he can be seen. It is explained that no one can hear the transcendental name of Krishna, no one can understand his transcendental form, and no one can assimilate his transcendental pastimes. It is not possible. Then, how is it possible that he can be seen and understood? When one is trained in devotional service and renders service unto him, gradually one's senses are purified of material contamination. When one's senses are thus purified, then one can see, one can understand, one can hear, and so on. The purification of the material senses and perception of the transcendental form, name, and quality of Krishna are combined together in one word, Pratyag Akshaja, which is used here. Text 34. Nirikshatasya tasya, Nirikshatasya yayav ashesha सिद्धेश्वराभीष्टुत सिद्ध मार्गः आकर्णयन् पत्र रतेन्द्र पक्षैर उच्चारितं स्तोमम् उदीर्ण साम synonyms. Nirikshatah tasya, while he was looking on, yayau, he left, ashesha, all, siddha, ishvara, by liberated souls, abhishtuta, is praised, siddha margaha, the way to the spiritual world, akarshayan, hearing, patra ratha indra, of Garuda, king of birds, pakshaihi, by the wings, Ucharitam, vibrated, Stomam, hymns, Udirna Sama, from the Sama Veda. Translation. While sage stood looking on, the Lord left by the pathway leading to Vaikuntha, a path extolled by all great liberated souls. The sage stood listening as the hymns forming the basis of the Samaveda were vibrated by the flapping wings of the Lord's carrier, Garuda. Purport. In the Vedic literature, it is stated that the two wings of the transcendental bird, Garuda, who carries the Lord everywhere, are two divisions of the Samveda known as Brihat and Rathantara. Garuda works as the carrier of the Lord, therefore, he is considered the transcendental prince of all carriers. With his two wings, Garuda began to vibrate the Samaveda, which is chanted by great sages to pacify the Lord. The Lord is worshipped by Brahma, by Lord Shiva, by Garuda, and other demigods with selected poems, and great sages worship him with the hymns of Vedic literature such as the Upanishads and the Samaveda. These Samaveda utterances are automatically heard by the devotee when another great devotee of the Lord Garuda flaps his wings. It is clearly stated here that the sage Kadamuni began to look to the path by which the Lord was being carried to Vaikuntha. It is thus confirmed that the Lord descends from his abode Vaikuntha in the spiritual sky and is carried by Garuda. The path which leads to Vaikuntha is not worshipped by the ordinary class of transcendentalists. Only those who are already liberated from material bondage can become devotees of the Lord. Those who are not liberated from material bondage cannot understand transcendental devotional service. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly stated, Yatatam api siddhanam. There are many persons who are trying to attain perfection by striving for liberation from material bondage, and those who are actually liberated are called Brahma, Bhuta, or Siddha. Only the Siddhas or persons liberated from material bondage can become devotees. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Anyone who is engaged in Krishna consciousness or devotional service is already liberated from the influence of the modes of material nature. Here it is also confirmed that the path of devotional service is worshipped by liberated persons, not the conditioned souls. The conditioned soul cannot understand the devotional service of the Lord. Kardama Muni was a liberated soul who saw the Supreme Lord in person, face to face. There was no doubt that he was liberated, and thus he could see Garuda carrying the Lord on the way to Vaikuntha and hear the flapping of his wings vibrating the sound of Hare Krishna, the essence of the Samaveda. Text 35. Atha samprasthite शुक्ले कर्दमो भगवान् ऋषिः आस्ते स्म बिन्दुसरसि तं कालं प्रतिपालयन्. Synonyms. Atha, then, samprasthite, Sukle. When the Lord had gone, Kardama Muni, Bhagavan, the greatly powerful Rishihi, sage, Aste Sma, stayed, Bindusarasi, on the bank of lake Sarovara, Tam, that, Kalam, time, Pratipalayan, awaiting. Translation. Then, after the departure of the Lord, the worshipful sage Kardama stayed on the bank of Bindu Sarovara, awaiting the time of which the Lord had spoken. Text 36. Manuhu Syandanam Asthaya Shatakaubha Parichadam Aropya Swam Duhitaram Sa Bharyah Paryatan Mahim. Synonyms. Manuhu, Swayambhuva Manu, Syandanam, the chariot, Asthaya, having mounted, Shata Kaumbha, made of gold, Parichadam, the outer cover, Aropya, putting on, Swam, his own, Duhitaram, daughter, Sa Bharyaha, along with his wife, Paryatan, traveling all over Mahim, the globe. Translation. Swayambhu Manu with his wife mounted his chariot, which was decorated with golden ornaments. Placing his daughter on it with him, he began traveling all over the world. Purport. The Emperor Manu, as the great ruler of the world, could have engaged an agent to find a suitable husband for his daughter, but because he loved her just as a father should, he himself left his estate on a golden chariot with only his wife to find her a suitable husband. Text 37. Tasmin Sudhanman Hani Bhagavan Yatsyamadi उपायाद आश्रम पदम मुनेः शांत व्रतस्य तत्. Synonyms. Tasmin. Come down to Tasmin, on that Sudhanvan, oh great bowman Vidura, Ahani, on the day, Bhagavan the Lord, at which Samadhishat, foretold, Upayat, he reached, be reached, Ashrama Padam, the holy hermitage, Muneh of the sage, Shanta completed, Pratasya, whose vows of austerity, that. Translation: O Vidra, they reached the hermitage of the sage who had just completed his vows of austerity on the very day foretold by the Lord. Texts 39 to 39, 38 to 39. Yasmin Bhagavato Netran न्यपत्यन् अश्रु बिन्दवः कृपया सम्परीत्यस्य प्रपन्ने अर्पितया भृशं तद्वै बिन्दुसरसो नाम सरस्वत्या परिप्लुतं पुण्यं शिवामृतजलं महर्षि गणसेवितं synonyms यस्मिन् in which Bhagavatah of the Lord Netrat from the eye Nyapatan fell down Ashru Bindavaha teardrops Kripaya by compassion Samparitasya who was overwhelmed Prapanne on the surrendered soul Kardama Arpitaya placed upon Prasham extremely that why indeed Bindu Sarasaha lake of tears Nama called Saraswatya by the river Saraswati Pariplutam overflowed Punyam holy Shiva auspicious Amrita nectar Jalam water Maharishi of great sages Gana by hosts Sevitam served. Translation: the holy lake Bindu Sarovara, flooded by the waters of the river Saraswati, was restored to by hosts of eminent sages. Its holy water was not only auspicious but as sweet as nectar. It was called Bindu Sarovara because drops of tears had fallen there from the ears of the Lord, who was overwhelmed by extreme compassion for the sage who had sought his protection. Purport: Kardama underwent austerities to gain the causeless mercy of the Lord, and when the Lord arrived there, he was so compassionate that in pleasure he shed tears, which became Bindu Sarovara. Bindu Sarovara, therefore, is worshipped by great sages and learned scholars because, according to the philosophy of the absolute truth, the Lord and the tears from his eyes are not different. Just as drops of perspiration which fell from the toe of the Lord became the sacred Ganges, so teardrops from the transcendental eyes of the Lord became Bindusarovara. Both are transcendental entities and are worshipped by great sages and scholars. The water of Bindusarovara is described here as Shivamrita's Jala. Shiva means curing. Anyone who drinks the water of Bindusarovara is cured of all material diseases. Similarly, anyone who takes his bath in the Ganges also is relieved of all material diseases. These claims are accepted by great scholars and authorities and are still being acted upon even in this fallen age of Kali. Text 40. पुण्यद्रुम लता जालैः कूजत् पुण्य मृग द्विजैः सर्वर्तु फल पुष्पा पुष्पाढ्यां वनराजी सियान्वितं synonyms punya pious druma of trees lata of creepers jalaihi which with clusters kujat uttering cries punya pious mriga animals dvijaihi with birds sarva in all ritu seasons phala in fruits pushpa in flowers adhyam rich vana raji of groves of trees, Sriya, by the beauty and Anvitam, adorn. Translation: the shore of the lake was surrounded by clusters of pious trees and creepers, rich in fruits and flowers of all seasons, that afforded shelter to pious animals and birds, which uttered various cries. It was adorned by the beauty of groves of forest trees. Purport: it is stated here that Bindu Sarovara was surrounded by pious trees and birds. As there are different classes of men in human society, some pious and virtuous and some impious and sinful, so also among trees and birds there are the pious and the impious. Trees which do not bear nice fruit or flowers are considered impious, and birds which are very nasty, such as crows, are considered impious. In the land surrounding Bindu Sarovara, there was not a single impious bird or tree. Every tree bore fruits and flowers, and every bird sang the glories of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Text 41. Mattadvijaganeir गुष्ठम मत्त भ्रमर विभ्रमम मत्त बर्हि नटाटोपम आह्वयन् मत्त कोकिलम synonyms: matta, overjoyed; dvija, of birds; ganaihi, by flocks; gushtam, resounded; matta, intoxicated; Brahmara, of bees; Vibramam, wandering; Matta, maddened; Barhi, of peacocks; Nata, of dancers; Atopam, pride; Ahvayat, calling one another; Matta, merry; Kokilam, cocoons. Translation: the area resounded with the notes of overjoyed birds. Intoxicated bees wandered there, intoxicated peacocks proudly danced, and merry cocoons called one another. Purport: the beauty of the pleasant sounds heard in the area surrounding Lake Vindhusarovara is described here. After drinking honey, the black bees became maddened and they hummed in intoxication. Merry peacocks danced just like actors and actresses, and merry cocoons called their mates very nicely. Text 42 to 43. Kadamba, Champaka, Shoka, Karanja, Bakulasanaihi, Kunda, Mandara, Kuta Chota Potair Alankritam Karan Karandavaihi Plavair Hamsaihi Kurarair Jala Kukutaihe Sarasais Chakravakaischa Chakorair Valgu Kujitam. Synonyms: Kadamba flowers; Champaka flowers; Ashoka flowers; Karanja flowers; Bakula flowers; Asanaihi, by asana trees; Kunda; Mandara; Kotajaihi, and by Kotaja trees; Chotapotaihi, by young mango trees; Alankritam, adorned; Karandavaihi, by Karandava ducks; Plavaihi, by Plavas; Hamsaihi, by swans; Kuraraihi, by ospreys; Jala Kukutaihi, by waterfowl; Sarasaihi, by cranes; Chakravakaihi, by Chakravaka birds; Cha, vibration of birds sounds. Translation: Lake Vindhusarovar was adorned by flowering such as Kadamba, Champaka, Ashoka, Karanja, Bakula, Asana, Kunda, Mandara, Kutaja, and young mango trees. The air was filled with the pleasing notes of Karandava, ducks, flowers, swans, ospreys, waterfowl, cranes, chakravakas, and chakoras. Purport. For most of the trees, flowers, fruits, and birds mentioned here as surrounding Bindusara lake, English synonyms cannot be found. All the trees mentioned are very pious in that they produce a nice aromatic flower such as the champaka, kadamba, and bukla. The sweet sounds of waterfall and cranes made the surrounding area as pleasant as possible and created a very suitable spiritual atmosphere. Text 44. तथैव हरिणैः क्रोधैः श्वाविद् गवय कुञ्जरैः गोपुच्छरैर्हरिभिर्मर्कैर्नकुलैर्नाभिभिर्वृतं synonyms तथा एव likewise हरिणैः by deer क्रोधैः by boars श्वा with porcupines gavaya a wild animal closely resembling the cow. Kunjaraihi by elephants, Gopuchaihi by baboons, Haribihi by lions, Markaihi by monkeys, Nakulaihi by uh, mongooses, Nabhibihi by musk deer. Pratham surrounded. Translation. Its shores abounded with deer, boars, porcupines, gavayas, elephants, baboons, lions, monkeys, mongooses, and musk deer. Purport. Musk deer are not found in every forest, but only in places like Bindusara. They are always intoxicated by the aroma of musk secreted from their navels. Gavayas, the species of cow mentioned herein, bear a bunch of hair at the end of their tails. This bunch of hair is used in temple worship to fan the deities. Gavayas are sometimes called cham- chamaris, and they are considered very sacred. In India, there are still gypsies or forest mercantile people who flourished by trading kasturi or musk and the bunches of hair from the chamaris. These are always in great demand for the higher classes of Hindu population, and such business still goes on in large cities and villages in India.
Okay, this
Text
is last
40.
one. Let's see if the purport is long. Okay, it's not.
Text 45 to 47. प्रविश्य तत् तीर्थवरम् आदिराजः सहात्मजः ददर्श मुनिम् आसीनं तस्मिन् हुताशनं विद्योतमानं वपुषा तपस्युग्र युजा चिरं नातिक्षामं भगवतः स्निग्धापङ्गावलोकनात्. Come down, Prabhu. Yeah. तद् व्याहृतामृत कला पीयूष श्रवणेन च प्रांशुं पद्मो पलाशाक्षं जटिलं चीर वाससम् उपसंसृतं सृत्य मलिनं यथार्हणम् असंस्कृतम्. Synonyms: Pravishya, entering, Tat, that, Tirthavaram, best of sacred places, Adirajaha, the first monarch, Swayambhu Manu, Saha Atmajaha, along with his daughter, Dadarsha, Sa, Munim, the sage, Asinam, sitting, Tasmin, in the hermitage, Huta, being offered oblations, Huta, Ashanam, the sacred fire, Vidyotamanam, shining brilliantly, Vapusha, by his body, Tapasi, in penance, Ugra, terribly, Yuja, engaged in yoga, Chiram, for a long time, Na, not, Atikshamam, very emaciated, Bhagavata of the Lord, Snigdha, affectionate, Apanga, sidelong, Avalokanath, from the glance, Tat of him, Vyahrita, from the words, Amrita Kala, moon-like, Piyusha, the nectar, Shravanena, by hearing, Cha, and Pramsum, tall, Padam, lotus, Padma, lotus flower, Palasha, petal, Aksham, ice, Jatilam, matted locks, Chira, Vasanam, having rags for clothes, Upasamsritya, having approached, Malinam soiled, Yatha, like, Arhanam, Jam, Asamskritam, unpolished. Translation: entering that most sacred spot with his daughter and going near the sage, the first monarch Swayambhumanu saw the sage sitting in his hermitage, having just propitiated the sacred fire by pouring oblations into it. His body shone most brilliantly, though he had engaged in austere penance for a long time. He was not emaciated. For the Lord had cast his affectionate sidelong glance upon him, and he had also heard the nectar flowing from the moonlike words of the Lord. The sage was tall, his eyes were large, like the petals of a lotus, and he had matted locks on his head. He was clad in rags. Swayambhu Manu approached and saw him to be somewhat soiled like an unpolished gem. Purport: here are some descriptions of a brahmachari yogi. In the morning, the first duty of a brahmachari is seeking spiritual elevation in Hutashana to offer sacrificial oblations to the Supreme Lord. Those engaged in brahmacharya cannot sleep until 7 or 9 o'clock in the morning. They must rise early in the morning, at least 1.5 hours before the sun rises, and offer oblations, or in this age, they must chant the holy name of the Lord Hare Krishna, as referred to by Lord Chaitanya, Kalau nasti eva gatir anyatha. There is no other alternative, no other alternative. In this age, to chanting the holy name of the Lord, the brahmachari must rise early in the morning and after placing himself should chant the holy name of the Lord. From the very features of the sage, it appeared that he had undergone great austerities. That is the sign of one observing brahmacharya, the vow of celibacy. If one lives otherwise, it will be m- manifest in the lust visible in his face and body. The word Vidyotamanam indicates that the brahmachari feature showed in his body. That is the certificate that one has undergone great austerity in yoga. A drunkard or smoker or sex monger can never be eligible to practice yoga. Generally, yogis look very skinny because of their not being comfortably situated, but Kadam Muni was not emaciated because he had seen the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face. Here, the word Snigdhapanga Valokanath means that he was fortunate enough to see the Supreme Lord face to face. He looked healthy because he had directly received the nectarian sound vibrations from the lotus lips of the personality of Godhead. Similarly, one who hears the transcendental sound vibration of the holy name of the Lord Hare Krishna also improves in health. We have actually seen that many brahmacharis and grihasthas connected with the International Society for Krishna Consciousness have improved in health, and a luster has become to their faces. A luster has come to their faces. It is essential that a brahmachari engaged in spiritual advancement look very healthy and lustrous. The comparison of the sage to an unpolished gem is very appropriate. Even if a gem has just taken from a mine looks unpolished, the luster of the gem cannot be stopped. Similarly, although Kadamba was not properly dressed and his body was not properly cleansed, his overall appearance was gem-like. Text 48.
Haribol.
Ath-
Okay, this is last
Athot
one.
अथोटजम् उपायातं निदेयं प्रणतं पुरः सपर्यया गृणात् प्रतिनन्द्यानुरूपया. Synonyms: atha, then; utajam, the hermitage; upayatam, approached; nidevam, the monarch; pranatam, bowed down; puraha, in front; saparyaya, with honor; paryagrihanat, received him; pratinandya, greeting him; anurupaya, befitting the king's position. Translation: seeing that the monarch had come to his hermitage and was bowing before him, the sage greeted him with benediction and received him with due honors. Purport: Emperor Swayambhu Manu not only approached the cottage of dried leaves possessed by the hermit Kardama, but he offered his respectful obeisances unto him. Similarly, it was the duty of the hermit to offer blessings to kings who used to approach his hermitage in the jungle.
Oh, it's very long.
There are 54 verses in this chapter in total.
Yes, Prabhu. We will continue tomorrow. Because I need to go cook some chapati. Oh,
So,
there's Gaura Shakti Prabhu. Haribol. Hare Krishna Gaura Shakti Prabhu. Tandar Pranam Jai Shri Prabhupada. Can you hear us?
Hare Krishna, dear Prabhus, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you for joining us and blessing us with your association for the end of the year, Prabhu. Very nice.
Oh, thank you for blessing me with your precious and valuable association. Thank you very much.
How is your last day of the year been?
Actually, for us, there is no like such thing, As if we absorb ourselves in Krishna Kata, we become immortal. So there's no last year,
Yes, Prabhu.
last day of the year or whatever.
Yes, this is
Every day we are happy to immerse ourselves in Krishna Kata and to discover things that we didn't know about Krishna more and
Yes,
more
Prabhu.
every
But
day.
today the
So,
karmis are outside, so did you go meet them?
oh no, Prabhu. Usually when I mix with the karmi is for either my job or preaching. That's
Yes,
all.
Prabhu. But did
I
you do some New Year's kirtan or something?
um this year, like for example, those 2 months I was more at the center, and I
Yes,
try
Prabhu.
to develop more the association with the devotee in Reunion. I learn and the reading session and try to be more in the center because I have so much work to do here.
Yes,
And
Prabhu.
I connect also with some devotee in the Vaishnava Sangha group, Dalani Prabhu. I was speaking with him. It was a long time we didn't really spoke together. So yeah, I try to focus more on what I should do, and I didn't have the time to do when I was preaching intensively, just like
Yes, Prabhu.
I was doing. So there's a time for everything. There's a time for everything. I just try to uh, use the time that I got now to um, do more work in the preaching center because there's only me to do it, so I have no choice. And it's needed actually because, for example, this Sunday we will have a program also. So we try to keep the momentum. We try to, and also the YouTube channel, I try to make sure that slowly um, I try to grow the YouTube channel, by the mercy of Prabhupada. Um, hmm. so yeah, Prabhu, actually it requires so much time. Even so,
Yes, Prabhu.
you think you can do this, you can do that, but actually, when you are alone, it takes so much time to do only one or two things, So yeah, for me, it's like this. I'm very happy because actually we kept this momentum that every 2 weeks we have a program, and the other Sunday or weeks we do distribution of prasad, and this is going on, and it's going on very well, and I'm very happy about that, because it's not easy to motivate someone to do it, just like Mataji is very enthusiastic, and still she is the one who is helping me a lot with the preaching here. So after all, I'm very happy about this. I think also I'm very happy to have two more devotees. Like I already told you, Bhakta Logi and his Mataji, they are old but really, really enthusiastic, and actually they are more young than me. Yeah, in energy, because they are
Yes,
incredible.
Prabhu.
And I'm very happy and grateful that Srila Prabhupada made this happen for me. Like the congregation is slowly um, growing by his
Haribol.
mercy. And even, the relationship with Vyasadev Prabhu, uh, I can say that it's little better now, since 2 days ago I went and I met him. Um, Now, I just text him, this morning, and I send him a kirtan that I just chant, on YouTube, and he respond to me immediately, and he wished me a nice Ekadashi, and
Oh, you
yeah,
have Ekadashi
it,
today.
yeah, this is Ekadashi today
Oh,
for me.
Haribol. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, this is blessed day, so I just try to immerse myself even more in
Yes,
Krishna
Prabhu. I
Katha,
forgot today most have Ekadashi because I had yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, for you it's already passed, but for us it's today,
Yes, Prabhu. I wish I had today
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Yeah, so actually I'm very happy because uh, with them we are even more, uh,
Yes, Prabhu. Did you
so
have reading session today?
yes, I already done my reading session, but I will have another one with Mataji and perhaps the Vyasadev Prabhu and his Mataji. We will see, but they are very busy with Madulam Prabhu, the small
Oh,
boy, the
oh
small
yes,
baby.
Prabhu. What
Yeah,
you
very
offered,
busy.
Prabhu? What you offered today?
Oh, I didn't. I I didn't
Oh,
have
yeah,
any.
yes, Prabhu. Yeah, because you,
I,
yes,
yeah,
Prabhu.
I, I didn't enjoy, but I want to cook something actually. I want to offer something, but
Hmm.
I will offer some kheer. I will
Oh,
do
yes,
some
Prabhu.
carrot kheer. With carrot. I
Yes,
will
Prabhu.
do
You
some
seem to be the master
because
of here.
I like that because I like
Yes,
cooking
Prabhu.
that
I've
because
never tried
this
it
is so
making myself.
yeah.
I need to also try
Prabhu,
it.
this is so nice because this is like some how to say it. This is like a comfort food, like something that will make you very happy.
Yes, Prabhu.
You- if you understand what I mean by that, like this is really nutritious and at the same time it will bring you some solace. Like
Mm.
especially when in the winter. Especially in the winter. This is
Yes,
so
Prabhu.
rich, in the flavor and the texture. It is very, very, very nice. You should try it, really. It is very nice and Krishna love it actually. I know that Krishna loved that,
Yes,
because
Prabhu.
this
That's
is
very
like
good.
some sweet that, every child love to eat actually. This is so rich, full of flavor. And there are different here, we can do it in a different way with different ingredient. So for
Mm.
example, I can cook it with some uh, vermicelli. I don't know how to say that
Oh,
in
yes,
English,
Prabhu.
but
Yeah, the little
uh,
spaghetti.
yeah, Sevian kheer, and we can also do the carrot kheer, and we can also do the sagu, sago, another one, it's really special. We can do many type of kheer, and it's always very rich and
Mm.
so I love it, and actually, even my son love it so, because this is some how to say that? Yeah, it will bring you some comfort, like especially when it's cold. You should do it. You
Yes,
should do
Prabhu.
it. Guarantee you will uh, feel very nice, especially when we offer, because we just eat the relief of, but actually this is nice and others also sweet. I want to try, but now um, it's the beginning. I can't do everything.
Yes, Prabhu. The carrot
I
halwa is
want to.
also nice sweet.
Mm, mm. I want to do the banoffee. I want to
Oh,
try
yes, Prabhu.
this,
Yeah, I bought the
but
ingredients again to try it again if I can do
but I
replicate
need
it.
to buy the oven
Oh, yes,
perhaps
Prabhu.
next month. We will see. And then I can try it, I can try. I saw a recipe and I want to try this, I think it would be very nice.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So mine will be a little different because I want to uh, like put some cream in it,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. Because the banoffee actually there is cream,
Mm,
So
yes, Prabhu.
so
I've seen it.
yeah, it is not dry or it is not a cake, only the cake, there is the cream also. So I want to make the feel
Yes,
the
Prabhu.
cream
That's the
inside.
original one.
Yeah, yeah, and I think it would be nice because uh,
Yes,
I
Prabhu. It's
try
really
to
nice.
also I would try also to master this art to make cake, so
Yes,
that we
Prabhu. In
can make some
Singapore, they
nice.
sell the cakes. They make a lot of money with the cakes.
Yes. And you see, we can do some small cupcake, you know,
Yes, Prabhu.
cupcake.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
need to try also cupcake.
Yeah. This, for distribution, Prabhu, I think this is the topmost. You
Yes.
know, if you do some very beautiful cupcake, different color, Oh, everyone love this. They will buy it, They will buy
That's
it,
that's
definitely. So, yeah, Prabhu, if we can say like this, like you asked me, for the years. So next year, if I can say like this, I want to perfect this art, to cook. I
mm,
want to cook. I want to become a cook master, Like I need to learn so many things, Prabhu, because yeah, definitely pressure distribution should go on here, like
yeah.
it should increase. This is the key, Without that, I don't know about this preaching. Without um without you trying to become a good cook, this is a great service. Don't uh, um, misunderstand this part of this art of preaching, because
Yes, Prabhu.
actually this is really needed.
Yes, I
This is
hope to
really
see
needed.
that Praveen Prabhu also cooks more and sends us the pictures.
Actually, he is cooking. He already
I
cooked.
wish I wish I could do that, Prabhu, but unfortunately, since my family members are around, they won't let me cook, okay, unless they are out
Oh,
of the town, okay. But anyhow, I have been waiting for that moment where Gaur Shakti Prabhu starts creating some vlogs on his YouTube channel,
Yes,
okay,
I'm working on it.
particularly related to making different recipes or dishes which can be offered to Lord
Yeah,
Krishna. Okay, I have been
yeah,
eagerly waiting for that moment. So since 2025 is done today, so I hope that he will
it's not done yet.
start start coming up with different recipes from tomorrow onwards without fail.
Y- Yes, I will, but the kitchen needs to be ready. It's not ready yet. Please give
Hmm.
me some time. I'm
So,
struggling here, to try to keep the momentum. It's not easy to build and at the same time to preach.
so
I think that
you made
I'm
the
building and at
announcement.
the same time preaching.
So, Prabhu, you
You know,
made the announcement of coming up with different recipes too early. Okay.
oh
You,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. But I'm like this. This is my nature. I'm so enthusiastic for doing something.
Hmm,
So obviously, I need to get it out, because
hmm.
if it's inside, it will burn. You know, like I will not be able to maintain my composure.
No problem. In
If
fact, I
you,
am good at following up with others. Okay. So, in case you uh, can't make the things quickly, I can push you. Okay. I can follow up with you and get the things done. Okay.
oh yeah, I
As
think
per your plans.
this is one of your ability that Krishna give you, right? Yeah, just like in Bhagavad Gita 7, 8, huh? This is
Hmm.
one of your ability that he put in
Hmm.
you. Very nice
Hmm.
ability. Yeah, you can use that ability. It will push me, no problem. I need some push sometimes also.
Hmm.
But yeah, Prabhu, I will try my best. For example, I want to cook something after that. I need to cook something to offer, because you know when I was not in the kitchen, when I didn't have any kitchen, actually, in Ekadashi I will do Nirjal. Usually I'll do Nirjal. I don't eat, I don't drink. But the Lord will not do that. The Lord need to eat. The Lord need to eat something. So now that I have a kitchen, I have this habit to cook for
No,
him
but
whatever I have.
I am at a loss to understand why you did Nirjal, even though you did not have a kitchen ready. Okay, you could have um uh you could have taken some raw vegetables as well, like carrot, tomato, potato. Okay, as well. If not potato, but tomato, cucumber. Okay, why did you want to perform Nirjala?
Oh, Prabhu is
Huh?
doing
Um,
fast.
no, you know, I was like this. I was doing this for few months, and I noticed that actually from the beginning, when I started Krishna consciousness, and I knew about Ikadashi, it was easy for me to do Nirjal. Very easy, like natural for me. Like I don't waste any energy. I'm not so tired. It's okay, you know. Like I'm used to it. So I just did Nirjal because I they said that I can do like that. So then after research, I found that yeah, in early days they were all doing like this.
Mhm.
No food, no drink. So I try to keep up like this. It was at the beginning, and it became like a habit for me, you know. After I joined the Vaishnava Sangha group after getting initiated and you know getting a little more knowledge by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and all the Vaishnava. I yeah I noticed that okay actually His Grace Nagopal Prabhu also told me that yeah in the temple they will not fast like this, you know, they will eat something and like this they can preach and they get absorbed more in Krishna consciousness. So I developed also this habit to add something. So I was eating actually.
Mm.
I was also eating, you know. But those few months, I just wanted to get back into that habit because I want to be more austere. I want to become a little more austere because this is for me, you know, because I need this. I need this austerity in order to grow. This is for me. This is not for everyone. This is only for me. I notice that I need that. The more I'm practicing austerity, the more I'm becoming more focused on what I need to do. And
Mm.
if I just deviate a little and authorize myself to eat something for Ikadashi, for example, then I become too much comfortable.
Mm.
See, and then this is for me. This is not for this is I'm talking about me, about because I will check myself. You know, I will check myself. I will try, and then
Mm.
I check myself. If it's,
Mm.
it's good for me, like if I absorb more in Krishna consciousness, then I will still doing it. But if I notice that I become too much comfortable and like it make me a little lazy, I will try to fight it, like to leave these things, you know. Like now, I was checking and I said, okay, I'm becoming a little lazy and you know
Mm.
I'm too much comfortable, too much
Mm.
comfortable because I was eating and Ikadashi was so much easy for me, very much
Mm.
easy, and I tried to read more and hear more, but still I had this feeling that no, it's not for me. I need to feel that okay, I'm not eating and I'm not drinking, and I try to absorb more in Krishna consciousness. I need that type of Ikadashi. This is something that make me really happy actually, you
Mm.
know. So that's why I just listen to my heart, you know, because Krishna is in everyone's heart. So I think that yeah, he gave me both. Like you can eat if sometimes you are preaching intensively, then you can eat, no problem. You can also do like that. Whatever. Ikadashi, we have the choice, Prabhu. This is not like this is fixed, you know. You have the choice. If it doesn't bother you for disturb you to preach, then you can do it like that.
Mm.
If obviously you don't have any energy and you lie down on the temple and you sleep or your house, yeah, you need to eat something. Don't be crazy. But if you can preach, if you can do whatever you want, why not doing Nirjal? You see? So this, I hope you understand.
Yes, yes, I do. I do. I do.
So this is why I do
Yeah.
Nirjal now. Huh? And
Mm.
I try to read more on Ekadashi Day. Before that, I was trying to chant more, but then, yeah, some realization came, and now I want to read more and hear more, and yeah, and do more Krishna Katha with the devotee, just like I'm doing now. I think this is Ekadashi should be used for that. Should be used for associating more with devotee in order to speak Krishna Katha.
Mm.
And then it would be very, very, very effective. Very nice. So I hope someday we can also organize um, a whole night without sleeping, just Krishna
Kirtana.
Katha.
24 hours Kirtan.
Yeah, but kirtan can be also just like other glorification, not only musical. It can be also reading and sharing
Yes.
Krishna Katha
In
with each
fact,
other.
that is right now going on in Singapore. Okay, so they are
Yeah,
organizing a 24-hour Kirtana today. I think tonight. Okay,
yeah.
that's going
In
on.
the temple, it's really common when we have more devotee to do that. So when
Exactly.
we do that, we can also do the real fast. The real fast is not only nirjal. The real fast is to not sleep also. Is to not sleep at all during the whole Ekadashi and even the next day. They were fasting for 2 days in the ancient time, the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the six Goswami and the Acharya. They were fasting for so many days. So actually, it is
No,
really.
can you give me the reference of this
Oh yes, I
narration?
can.
Because the reason is, if you look at the Ambarish Maharaj story, yeah, everyone has to fast on Ekadasi, but it is equally necessary that one has to break the fasting on the very next day, which is called Dwadasi. Okay,
Yeah, they
if
were
you look at
breaking.
the, sorry, bro.
They were breaking the fast. You can break the fast with water.
Yes, yes, that there is a different reason. Okay, because he had to offer some food to Durvasa Muni and other
Yeah, yeah.
sages who were accompanying him. But as far as the natural process of breaking the fasting on Dwadasi is concerned, everyone has to break the fasting as quickly as possible, uh, provided that Tidhi exists. Okay, so you cannot break the fast after the Tidhi goes off, which
Mm.
is Dwadasi. But I am not sure, I haven't heard of this story where one has to fast continuously on 2 days, um, such as Ekadasi and Dwadasi. Okay, I'm totally unaware of it.
I will share with you. I need to find out. I read
Mhm.
this, and
Okay.
actually, they were breaking the fast. They were breaking the fast, no problem, but they continue.
Mm.
So actually, this is something very natural when you absorb yourself in Krishna Katha. You will lose even um, the sense of you are tired or whatever. You will only, just like when you are absorbed in chanting and dancing, you don't feel that you are tired. This is
As far as I
something.
know, there is another process, another method as well, where you have to take less food on Dasami, okay, the day before Ekadasi, and no food on Ekadasi. Okay, that means it is 2 consecutive days. Okay, I'm not sure
uh,
about that. There
so-
should not be any food taken on Dwadasi. Okay,
yeah, but
so
the um, the process that you describe can be prolonged for 2 days, I think. If the day before Ekadashi, you usually you I read that in the night, for example, you don't eat,
Yes.
you know,
Or maybe
before Ekadashi.
light food. Okay, you can take light food the day before the Ekadasi. Okay.
Yeah,
In fact, the night before the Ekadasi starts. Yeah.
yeah,
But as far as the Dwadasi is concerned, you have to have food.
yeah. For the breaking the fast, yeah, I knew.
Yes, yes,
But I
yes.
need to find where I read that, and I will share
Mm.
with you, no problem.
Sure, no problem.
Because
Yeah.
I was also very shocked that they prolong the fasting.
Mm-hmm.
I was especially like they will not sleep at all. Mm. So this is something very hard actually.
Exactly.
This is really really tough.
Of
Uh,
course,
I
yes.
can I
Yes.
can I can easily don't drink and don't eat. This is not really big deal. But sleeping,
Mm.
this is tough. But
Exactly.
actually, when you are fasting like this, nature, your body remain awake.
Mm.
Your body remain quite awake. The senses, everything, because you are not giving your body some food to digest, so the energy level is more high. When we had some food, then the energy level will drop because of the digestion. It will take 50% of our energy just to digest.
Mm.
So that's why if you had the habit to take some heavy meal, then your energy will drop because you need to digest this, and the body need a lot of energy. This is like a fire. Krishna said he is the fire of the digestion, in fact, in Bhagavad Gita 15, I forgot the verse, but
Vaiswanaram.
so yeah, so we need to um, understand that actually when you fast, no water or no food, your energy level is very high. Concentration, everything is at this peak. Everything is enhanced. So if you use that to read, to absorb yourself, but it's very, very difficult to do it alone. Better to do it in association of devotee.
Exactly. Yes. I totally agree with you. Yeah. In fact,
Just like they are doing in the temple, right
mhm.
now. This is the best setup ever. Then Ekadashi take a new dimension, something that can really elevate you in your bhakti.
Mm.
That's why Ekadashi is called the mother of devotion, one of the mother of devotion, just like Tulasi Devi,
Mm.
because she can really help you to elevate your bhakti.
Mm.
So yeah, I just wanted to share a little thing about that because Ekadashi is very yeah, I was doing Ekadashi very seriously since I began Krishna consciousness.
Mm.
Yeah, I really like Ekadashi,
Mm.
really like that. But I would like to associate more with devotee on that day
Mm.
because this is really something else when you associate and Krishna Katha is going on, and yeah, this Ikadashi will be very, very effective, if we do that. So even though we are online, perhaps we can arrange something like this someday. Perhaps we can do something like this. Um, the whole night I was trying to do this since I joined the group. I was giving the idea, sharing the idea with Sami Prabhu. I say, oh, it would be nice if, we can do something like this one day. At least
Right,
we should
Prabhu,
be like this.
it is in fact a very good idea, okay? But I am not sure how many devotees will participate in this, okay? But I am ready to
Oh,
participate,
yeah.
okay? Okay. I
Oh,
can
very nice. So
I can
one.
stay awake and all night, okay, reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, discussing
Yeah,
various topics on Krishna
yeah.
consciousness, doing some kirtana as well for some time, okay?
Yeah, we can mix, like
Right,
we
exactly.
could,
Yeah.
we have a reading session, then
Mm.
we can discuss a little, speak about what we just read, and then after that we have kirtan. We can have kirtan, and then after that, we can keep going, with various topic. We can keep going. We can talk about other things. We are not fixed in one lecture in one reading. We can do other things. We can, So this is something we should really think of, because obviously we are still on the group, and yeah, we can use that to um, our advantage, so that we can become more and more Krishna conscious. And this even though we are not physically uh, in association, still we can make best use of this internet connection, of this setup that Krishna himself provide us. We can make best use of it by doing this type of things. I think this was not in other group. I don't know if they do like this, but we should definitely try to um, see who will join us. So you are agree to join. So I Sami Prabhu, he will also join, even though perhaps it will be hard. He will also do it. I know. Pranjal Prabhu also.
Okay, in that case, I have just got an idea. Okay. I will run a poll in our groups. Okay, seeking one's agreement on the participation. Okay, in this whole night program. Okay.
Try, yeah.
Um,
Um,
Accordingly, we can take a decision later. Okay, I will just start a polling in our groups. Okay,
yeah,
about
yeah.
this program. Hmm?
I was I think I did this, a long time ago. Yeah, whole
Hmm.
night plunger, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It's not only, for 4 hours and then we go sleep. Huh? No, whole night. Yeah,
Hmm.
this is the meaning of fasting. Mm, yeah. So my try and show family never seen. Yeah. Not sure what you said. Never
He
seen
wants to watch the
Narashima.
Narasimha movie on that night.
Yeah, you want to do some cinema, family, Okay, no problem. We can also do that. But the main thing is to not to sleep. Do you think you will not sleep also? Because it's tricky, huh, to watch a movie. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't, even though it is related to the Lord, still, huh, I don't know about that. We need to check. How to check if someone is sleeping or is not sleeping. We need to have the video on.
Hmm.
Otherwise, sometimes they will you know cheat. They will go sleep and then they will come back fresh.
Right.
No, we need to do it. But it's okay. Those who want to participate will participate. Uh, it will be a real like we will remember that for a long time.
Mm.
It could be really something nice that we can remember for a long time. And even after we met someday, we will still talk about this. Oh, do you remember we did this whole night of Kadashi online? We did that. And it will be very nice.
Mm.
And we can also record
Yes,
some
Prabhu.
part of it.
We have done this on Pandava Ekadashi.
Hmm?
Usually we have done this on Nirjala Ekadashi, on the Pandava Ekadashi.
Yeah. But we are not so many. Not so many.
That's why let
Some-
me run a poll. Okay, run a poll in our groups to understand who will participate and who will not.
Yes, you please do that first.
Mm.
And then we try also to suggest the idea sometimes when we are in association of devotee. For example, now those who are here, they heard it, like Vishnu Prabhu, like Lushikesh Prabhu, Pranjal Prabhu. They all know about it. So if they want to participate one day, they can also. So we can also suggest the idea some when we are in Istagoshchi or whatever, we can also talk about it. You know, for those who want, it is not something you must do. This is only for those who want to do something. Because when you are not in the temple and you see, for example, in Singapore, they are doing 24 hours kirtan or whatever. Yeah, you are enthusiastic. You want to do. You want to do something like that also. For me, it's like this. I want also to participate. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. But alone, Prabhu, this is tough. Like reading alone and try to stay awake, Prabhu, you will sleep. Myself, I sleep. Like when I try, once to read, and it was like 10 p.m. or 11, and I read and less than 30 minutes, I was sleeping. And then I noticed I was sleeping, and I said, yeah, this is so hard. How to do it alone, Alone, it is possible, bro. Like you need to be Palamamsa or something like that. Otherwise, this is tough. But in association of devotee, oh yes, I can do it, no problem. We already performed it in Pandava Ekadashi, the Nirjala Ekadashi. So you try to do it, and then you tell me. Who will be interested, and then next Ekadashi we will do it. Okay?
Depending on the number of votes.
Yeah, not especially the next, but when I say next, it's like when you know who will participate. Then after that, we just look about after the close Ekadashi, the close Ekadashi. Then we just try to do it.
Sure.
Just after that, we just try to perform it, and we need also to organize what we will read, many subject matter that we can discuss. We can also think about it now. Okay? Why not? So like this, we can have a full program. And I will also learn many bhajan, and Smita Krishna Prabhu, if he join, he can also do some kirtan, and I can also do kirtan and bhajan, no problem. And we can do it like this, and we can record this, not every part, but some part of it, and present it also to His Grace Prabhu, to see that in the group we also perform like this. It would be nice, really, really, really nice. He will be very happy actually. He will be very happy to see that we try to do something like this on the group also. And it can really inspire others. So thank you, Prabhu. You know, this was something I had in a corner of my mind for quite
Mhm.
some times,
Mhm.
and yeah, if you can make this happen, it would be
Yes.
nice.
Yes. Let me
By the
initiate
message
that.
that Prabhupada.
Let me initiate that concept to the group. Okay. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, yes, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
We need to take initiative, you know. We need to do something to make things happen in this group. Should not be like this, you know. Should not
Sure.
be inactive and everyone is busy with Maya. No. We should be very much active.
Yes.
Because this group actually saved many souls. If we really think about it, yeah, His Grace Shama Govinda Prabhu came from this group. Rishikesh Prabhu came from this group. All the brahmachari in Pondicherry came from this group. And I
Right.
don't say other place, huh? Like in other center. I just say in Pondicherry temple. So this group is important. This group needs to develop, you know, and to be active. At least those who are more active in this group need to find a way to make it more attractive, more, yeah, in a way, yeah, more attractive. You know, like, okay, sometimes the devotee will participate, you know, in actively because there is program going on, so they will come and they will join, even though it is virtual. But for those who don't have physical association, then this is the best option ever.
Yes.
This is the best option. You know, either you associate with Maya or you come to the group and you participate to the program. Your choice. But
Sure.
if we don't have any program, if we don't have any, or always the same, you know, like, yeah, this is nice. We associate with His Grace Nagopal Prabhu Q&A session, then Istagoshti session. Very nice. His Grace Bhakta Prabhu, yeah. But then, you know, we need other things. The week is very long. When you are a devotee and you are enthusiastic, the week can be very long. When you
Yeah.
need devotee association, yeah, can be very, very, very long. Sometimes I just scroll my phone on Telegram and I just hope someone will post something. Because
Yes.
I just want some association. I'm craving for that. I don't think I'm the only one. Sami Prabhu also, you know, because we are alone where we are, you know, like most of the time. Physically, we are alone. So we need, like, badly, you know, some association. And virtual association is not different than physical for me. I can see you, you can see me, even though I can't see you, I can hear you. So for a devotee, the vibration is very important. That's why in Japa session I said, please, sometimes you just unmute yourself and just chant. Like this, I can hear you. I can focus more on the nama. Just like when we do kirtan, the leader will chant and then the others will listen. And after that, they respond. There is a reciprocation. So this is needed also. And for me, it's okay. You know, I don't need to be so close physically in order to feel the energy. No, I can feel your energy. Just you speak. Just you speak, or you show me your face, whatever. I can feel it.
Right.
You know, everyone is different, but for myself, I have no problem for that type of association. No problem at all. That's why I'm still here. Otherwise, I will quit this. I would not be so active in this group, you know. Why?
Mm.
I have other things to do, yeah. But I noticed that, yeah, we should develop this group because it helps so many souls. It helps so many, and still will help. Still, there are some new Bhakta who want to get initiated. We need to build some nice platform so that we can help our senior preacher. We can help them with that platform. You know, this Telegram is very nice. You know, His Grace Nimai Nitai Prabhu was the one who created this Telegram group.
Mm.
He told me once, you know, not so long ago, like
Oh, yes.
one.
Before it was Prahlad Prabhu. Prahlad
Yeah.
Prabhu had the first group. Then from that, Nimanitai Prabhu made the international group.
Yeah. So His Grace Nimanitai Prabhu said, "Thank you." He wanted to thank me, but I said no. Thank Srila Prabhupada. You know, I'm a rascal number one. Why you want to thank me? So yeah, but you know, I just said like that. But then he said, yeah, because you you are always on the japa session and try to make things active on the group, and you know, you always keep the enthusiasm, you know, on the group. And I say yes, because I value this group. This group means a lot for me, not only for me, but for Sami Prabhu, for Pranjal Prabhu, for those who are active in this group. They know what I mean by that. This group means a lot. Even though I try to I already opened the center, even though I have a small congregation here, still I need this group. And still, after some times, I will still come to that group. Even though I will be busy, extremely busy, I will still come to that group. I don't want that group to finish like this. It is so important, actually. This is what I feel. Because those who are far away from association, the only association that they can get is from this group in ISKM. So do you understand what it means? You know, so this is not a mundane group. This is not you know, some Telegram group. No, this is transcendental group. This is Vaikunta group. So we should value that. We should definitely concert ourselves to make things more attractive, make things more interesting for the devotee here, so that they can progress in the Krishna consciousness. They can come to the group. They are attracted to come to this group and not to Maya, you know, because otherwise they will do nonsense thing, you know, just like new Bhakta, they will join, and after some time they just follow you know, whatever their relative, because the group is not so active, you know. Only few of them, of us, you know, will be there and try to do something. This is my opinion. You have also your opinion, but this is my opinion. Sometimes it's too silent. Too silent. There's nothing going on. And this is not alive for me. This is not Krishna consciousness. Shouldn't be like that. Should be alive. Always something going on. Always we talk about something, some Krishna Katha going on. Something going on. Temple life is that. Temple life is not eating, sleeping, and mopping the floor, whatever, dressing the, you know, this is not that. Krishna Katha should going on. Always. 24/7. This is temple life.
Yes, Prabhu.
always absorbing Krishna Katha. So this group can be like this. We used to be like this actually. So those who are still active,
Yes,
we
Prabhu.
need to
But there were
set up the
complaints
goal.
of too many messages actually.
Yeah, but we need to do it differently.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, we need to do it differently, like in a more organized way. And Pravin Prabhu is here, so he can be the one who is conducting this type of exchanges. When we are
Yeah.
speaking Krishna Katha, we should do it in a more how to say that the word, proper way. Not that we are like some young scholar and we just you know this and that on the group, and sometimes the subject matter will be forgotten, and then a new subject matter will come out, and then we just forget what we were talking about. And it's a mix, and then it it become nonsense. And then everyone is perplexed and lost. No, this is not like this. That's why they were complaining, because we were talking about something, and then someone will add another thing, and then it will change the whole discussion. Shouldn't be like this. We should have someone who is also, just like when we are doing in the Istagoshtis, like we have a subject matter, then we stick to it, and we should have a conclusion at the end, and then we can change. You see? But if we don't have any conclusion, then we can jump over subject matter like this, and then there will be no no meaning, because we can't learn about that type of discussion. We will not learn something. So it should be like, okay, we have a discussion, and then if we want to complete the discussion, we should have a conclusion. Someone should, okay, so here's the conclusion. Then we can switch another topic. We can go on like this forever. So it would be nice. And we can also do some like we were doing, and when Jai Govinda was more active on the group, he will act like an atheist, or act like a Mohammedan or Christian.
Yes,
And
Prabhu.
then this also should be done in order for us to become much more efficient when we preach. And actually, this was done by the disciple by the time that Prabhupada was still on the planet, and his disciple and with him will do those type of act. The disciple, sometimes we act like an atheist, some Sunyavad, some Mayavad, and then Prabhupada obviously will destroy them. But in in the association of devotee, they will play like this, so we can develop the philosophy and in and how to say, study the philosophy in different angle. This is very nice if we can organize something like this. So that's why I wanted to do to host the weekly Sangha session, so that we can have those type of program there going on. Sometimes we can preach like this, like I can be the Christian and ask some crazy question, and you should you should try to either defeat me or try to convert me.
Yes, Prabhu.
We should do those type of things, and this is really interesting, really interesting. like this, we can also learn so many things, so many shastras, so many um, ways of argumenting or even trying to convey a point, and we can, we can become expert in preaching after sometimes by training like this. So we should do that. And this is some idea, but there are so many. So please take note, and let me know if it is possible. I would be pleased to be part of those type of program. Really,
Yes, Prabhu.
we need that actually. We need that. We need that type of things. We will be so happy to just participate to such a program. Would be so nice. Manu Prabhu also can join, sometimes. If he know that there is something like this going on, he will join. I know him. He will definitely join, and his Grace Shama Govinda also. They will join. Even all the brahmachari in Pondicherry, whatever, they will join, because this is very interesting, this is very nice. We are debating, preaching, so yeah. So thank you very much for those who are here and listen to me from the beginning. I'm sorry to waste your time.
Thank you, Prabhu.
I was just exposing some idea about how we can develop this group, make it much more attractive and much more better in a sense. So if you have any more idea or whatever, you can text me, or you can also share with me or with us on the Shloka learning group. Can do that.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you very much. So now I think you all want to go or leave. So thank you very
Prabhu,
much for your precious.
is there a lot of fireworks?
Now, not yet.
Here it
Because,
sounds like war zone, Prabhu. They have the demons have got crazy, Prabhu. They're shooting the sky everywhere.
No, it is very natural because
Yes,
you are in
Prabhu.
hell. So this is natural for them. This is the sound of the conch shell, the sound of the beautiful melodious kirtan. For them is like this,
Yes,
They
Prabhu.
think this is very melodious kirtan going on. Oh, so nice. They are crazy, So I was also like this, like when I was child, fireworks, Prabhu, this
Yes,
was my
Prabhu.
life. And
I bought 4 bags full of all. Then
this was
yes, Prabhu. Then I was 8 hours outside in the cold with my fingers all burned with the lighter. It burned my thumb always. I was
yeah,
there lighting like
like
hundreds of fireworks.
yeah. I was the firework. I was the personification of the firework.
Yes, Prabhu. Same also.
Needed firework, call me. Every firework, I know every one of them, no problem. You call me. We were crazy,
Yes,
This is
bro. I used to
crazy.
watch firework videos all the time, like hour-long videos. I used to watch them what they shoot next and what will happen. This was crazy.
Probably now they are not using that. They are using drones,
Yes,
you know,
bro.
with light, and to make some picture of something, whatever
Yes,
representation of something. So in China, they are like this. They are not using fireworks no more. They are using drones. millions of drones in the sky and doing some crazy nonsense. You know, Chinese people are really atheistic. They are really, really bad. Like in ignorance, really. This is crazy.
Yes, Prabhu. Is
Crazy.
it regularly allowed there, or is it regular, like normal? Is it allowed there, or is it only one day?
No, it's not like regular, like allowed. This is only special days.
Is there like fireworks shop open all year, or is it like as shops open only on New Year? Because here it is only allowed for 8 hours, from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. No, 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. they can, and they only sell them for 3 days before New Year's.
I don't know now the regulation, but back when I was in Taiwan, for example, I know that very easily you can have some firework.
Yes, Prabhu. Some countries have them all year. I think India also like this. It's
Yeah. But now I don't know because when I said this to you, it was like, yeah, I can say 10 years
oh yes, Prabhu.
ago, you know. So it's quite long time. So perhaps now the regulation is worldwide the same. For the worldwide, the same regulation that they restrict a lot this selling of firework, you know, because actually this is very dangerous.
Yes, Prabhu. Here many whole this night, like there is so many children who will go hospital here because their
Yeah,
eyes they lose their eyesight because of this. And here, they play with them. They like they buy them, then they cut them open and mix the fire powder and do modifications and everything, and
yes,
then they
yes.
blow up suddenly.
That's why it is not really good. It is as wise. It is not also the duty of the government to um, how to say that, to encourage that type of behavior. Like they should restrict this actually, should, because this is really dangerous. They can
Yes,
do some
Prabhu.
crazy thing, you know, especially now that we have this uh, AA, AI, you know, we have this AI, and they can learn how to do some bomb, you know, some whatever
Yes, Prabhu.
nonsense. So this is really dangerous.
Yes,
So
Prabhu. So
that's
tonight
why.
it's hard to sleep here because whole night they will be explosions until 4 a.m. And they do it like crazy because it's restricted whole year. Then one year though they go crazy. Like every
Yeah, I
corner
know.
there is one guy shooting like 2 hours. He don't stop. He's shooting there.
But is it not expensive?
Yes, Prabhu. They use so much money, Prabhu. Like millions. Like one person use sometimes
Oh.
like 500 euros just to they buy it and then they stand there and shoot and it's minus 15 degrees now. They stand there like frozen. But I can already hear it's 6:40 p.m. and every second there is like big explosion somewhere close here.
Yeah,
This is the war
it's like
preparation.
actually it's like a free pass to heaven for them. Like
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, it's
they
like
are so
one day they are allowed to break the law and do anything. So now they go
yeah,
crazy.
to kill someone or to, you know,
Yes, sir.
whatever nonsense they have in their mind.
Yes,
They can
Prabhu.
do it today. Oh, Krishna. Yeah, it begins here, you know, but we are more civilized, if I can say in that way. We are more civilized.
Yes, Prabhu.
Like we will wait till 12.
Oh yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
Then 12, it is world war going on, like
Yes, Prabhu.
full
Yeah.
war. Yeah.
It's good they
Everyone
wait at least.
will with the car, you know, will drive car, and then with the klaxon, you know, we na na. banana. You know,
Yes, Prabhu.
this is nonsense. Nonsense. The crazy demonic person outside, you know. You know, that's why I stay comfortably in the center, you know. I don't want to get out. I don't want, Prabhu. Even today, I say, oh, perhaps I can go and chant, you know, and I said no. Because this is crazy. They are in so much, you know, the mood is really tamasic, you know. So I don't want to associate with them, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, there are so many there.
Yes, Prabhu. This seems to be. Is this a second one? What second one started? Yeah. Now the whole room was full. Now it's emptied. Oh, what was it's crazy, Prabhu? But sometimes I'm thinking it's a real bomb, Prabhu. Oh yeah, it ended. They had first 3 hours, now new one started. This is record, because last year they did 2 hours, now it's 3.5 hours. And now second one started. Oh, Manu Prabhu is there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think this is Manu Prabhu.
Is it?
Oh, I mean in the comments, not there.
Oh, in the
What,
comment, yeah.
what the kids are playing
I don't know.
is so these are the funniest kids. This is Samarth Prabhu. I forgot their Vishrut and Sri Ram.
Oh, I forgot the name. I just know Samad Prabhu and I forgot the other's name.
Yes, they are always doing something.
Yeah, they are always engaged in some activity, you know.
Oh, they play. Yeah, I know what they're playing now. Okay, Haribo.
Haribol.
Oh, our live is still also going. We were looking live